Hello, beautiful people. With Season 10 of New World right around the corner, it's time to buckle down and make sure you're fully prepped for everything the next chapter has to offer. Whether you're a returning veteran or a new adventurer just getting your bearings, there are a few key things that you can do right now to hit the ground running when the new season launches. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do to get ready for Season 10 now. So sit back, relax, maybe grab yourself a snack, and let's get into it. I might as well start off with the big one, farming that juicy lost trophy for the big shiny new raid in Season 10. Yep, the devs decided to make this thing the golden ticket to big booty damage. So if you're not out there grinding for it, you're already behind. I mean, you could just buy it, but it's kind of expensive. And you know how people are in New World. No trophy, no raid, no loot. No loot, just sadness. Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be fine with basic trophies at first, but you get what I'm saying. Why be average when you can be slightly more above average? Not that there's anything wrong with being average, guys. You get lost trophy seals from Mordecai the Mortician at Skysong Crypt in Northern Ebonscale. His main drop is lost seal shards, and if you want all 3 trophies, you're going to need 300 of those bad boys. Quick maths, that's 100 per seal. Very, very, very rarely he can drop a whole seal, so hopefully you get lucky and don't have to farm all 300. I do have a video about a farming loop you can do here while you're standing around, because 300 shards at a 5-minute respawn timer, you're gonna be there for a minute. Alright, let's have a little heart-to-heart about your gear, shall we? Look, I get it. You don't want to work on a build literally right before everything changes. But with Season 10 around the corner and a brand new raid on the horizon, let me hit you with some truth. 725 is the new baseline. If you stroll into this raid rocking your dusty old 700 meta build, the boss isn't gonna pat you on the back, he's gonna punch you into a wall and kick your teeth in. So here's the move, guys. It's not too late to upgrade your gear. Check for new BIS options, craft smart, and maybe, just maybe, try something other than your comfort zone. I'm not saying you have to give up what you're doing, but if the meta shifts, and let's be honest, it always does, you don't want to be scrambling to get an old build together just so that you can go get a new build. We don't know exactly what will or won't be meta in the new season, but we do know what the best is that we can get right now, so there's no reason to start behind. You don't want to ball out on a whole new set this close to Season 10, but if you're not bissed out, it is a good time to check and just see what's available. Prices have gone down in general for many things because there's less demand, so you might be able to scoop up some real bissed out gear for the low. And a quick one, but along the same lines, now is the perfect time to start leveling those backup weapons. Bow, spear, blunderbuss, whatever you've had sitting at level 6 for the last year, dust it off. Because if it ends up being the raid weapon, and you're sitting there swinging it like it's your first day in Aeternum, I mean, oof. You don't want that kind of shame on your record. Not in front of your company, not in front of Isabella. My favorite places to level are the same as they have always been, really. Life Ring and Eden Grove at Torto Reven, Brightwood Isle, and Commander Thorpe in Great Cleave. So pick a spot, get out there, and level up that blunderbussy. Now let's talk about that main story quest that you've been ignoring like it's a side hustle from some random NPC in Everfall. You know, that one that you left half finished or that you stopped once you got into Elysian Wilds. That's asking you to go investigate something suspicious for about the 20th time. Well, I've got some bad news for you. It's probably about to matter. If Season 10 is dropping a new territory, which, spoiler alert, it definitely is, you can bet your tier 3 houses that it's going to be locked behind the MSQ. And if you haven't reached the end of the current MSQ, you're going to be standing there at the front gate, all geared up, ready to go, and then boom. Please complete the main story quest to proceed. And just like that, you're blocked harder than a Brimstone Elite chest when you don't have the rune. So unless your dream for Season 10 is watching everyone else run into the new zone while you're stuck doing fetch quests for Jonas, go finish the dang story. Trust me, you don't want to be that person frantically grinding MSQ on launch day. That is stress acne waiting to happen. Also, real talk, it's not even that bad now. The revamped MSQ is way smoother, there's actual pacing, less run 4 kilometers to pick up a book, I don't know, maybe it's the Stockholm Syndrome talking, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So just knock it out, get caught up, and when the new territory opens, you can stride in like a legend, not begging your friends to wait while you talk to an NPC about magical crystals or whatever. Alright, finally, let's talk about artifacts. Yes, those shiny little babies you either love to death or completely ignore because they're kind of trash. Here's the deal, Season 10 is flipping the table, and the artifacts you thought were trash tier last season might just become meta monsters. With new perks, balance changes, and the rage shaking up the whole combat landscape, pretty much everything is on the table. That weird artifact you stashed in storage and forgot about? It might suddenly be the best in slot for the new DPS meta. Or that tank piece that you thought was niche? Boom. Suddenly it's top of the food chain. We don't know what's going to be good, we don't know how good anything is going to be, really, but now is the perfect time to just go and get them. Even the ones you think you don't need. It's time to go full Pokemon mode. Catch them all and hoard them like a prepper hoards canned beans and toilet paper. And then thank yourself later when everyone's scrambling to get the artifact that you have sitting in your bank. Hit the open world bosses, check the loot tables, grind anything you need to. Just do it now while you're calm and have nothing else to do. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you made it this far in the video, drop some flowers in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, but most importantly, be kind to one another. See you next time, friends!